Hello, welcome to Lumencraft. My name is Jessicah, and today we're checking out this game. It is a top-down roguelike mining base defense game, which is a lot of labels and tags for one game, but it's very unique. It's got very addictive gameplay loops, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of roguelikes in general, but I really like games where each time you play, you learn a little bit more about how to get better at the game, how to do better, and you just sort of like think of different ways to approach the game. So that's fun. There was just a big update where they actually completely revamped the user interface, so it looks a lot nicer now. There's also a lot more stuff that they added and fixed, and it's still work in progress, but that's a good sign. It means that they're adding stuff regularly, so let's give it a go. We're gonna put it on the easiest difficulty, because it's hard. This game is hard. Just so you know, I'm not an expert. I probably will not get very far. I'm still learning and perfecting my base defense, but basically you spawn in and you have this drill, and it's got nice crunchy sounds. Now, they are very nice sounds, but they're also pretty loud, so I'll probably turn it down just a bit because I don't want it to overwhelm my talking. But it's very satisfying noises. So the purple stuff is called lumen. It's one form of currency, and then this brown stuff is metal, and you basically upgrade your base and your tools with this stuff. So there are waves of enemies, and on the bottom middle of the screen you can see that wave 1 is in 24 minutes, which is quite a chunk of time. You basically want to prepare as much as you can before then. And something about this game is that the more that you dig, basically you're opening up new tunnels and entry points for the enemies to enter your base. So you actually want to think about which ways you're exiting your base and set up gates and walls and turrets, because if you leave open one side, then you're gonna completely get overwhelmed, and it's very frustrating when that happens. So right now I'm just mining metal. The point of the game is to defend that giant thing at the bottom of the screen. It's like some sort of nuclear core. It's like the last safe bastion of humanity or something in the story, or something like that. What I found the first time that I played was upgrading your drill and upgrading your drill and basically putting down a bunch of turrets is like your best bet for early game. But there's so many little things that you want to do that it's hard to save up enough. Because like there's just, you want to like build this, that, this, that, and that. So so this is our area that we want to defend. This is the entryway that they usually come from first. So you hit, so tab is inventory. This new UI I'm still trying to learn. So we have a light tower, storage container, power, expander. So these are your workshops, these are your defense. So I'm going to build a machine gun turret, and you have to rotate it with the middle mouse wheel, the scroll wheel. So I'm gonna put one turret there, and your little robot friends come and help. We're gonna get more metal. I would like to build, let's see, what is the, I can't remember exactly how I upgrade my, let's see, storage container, it might be special. Yeah, so the lab allows you to upgrade and research new tech. The scout center adds and improves abilities of your character. And the info center displays info about upcoming waves. I don't really know what that is. That might be new. I would like to get the lab. I think that upgrades your drill Doing that first is pretty important. Because the faster you can gather resources, the more you're going to be able to do within a first wave or a second wave. So already I see I was digging down, and that's kind of dangerous. Can hold shift to sprint. But gosh, the sounds in this game are just chunky and satisfying. That's probably my favorite part of the game, is just how satisfying the sound effects are. The progression loop is pretty satisfying as well. You do feel like you're getting stronger. There's kind of a random element of what what upgrades are available to you on the character ability hub. It kind of presents you random options, and it's kind of different what order you get them each time. You also can get your drill upgraded so that you can drill these harder materials eventually, which is nice. So top left tells you my health, my I don't know if that's stamina or power, I can't remember. And then the pink icon is my lumen that I'm collecting, and the brown icon is the metal that I have currently in my inventory. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab all of this stuff here. Turrets are very important because you get a gun, but it's not very impressive at first. It's quite disappointing, really. So B for builds, defense. So I would like a gate so that I can get through. So we need like however much more metal that is. Math, you know me. I can't do it. But it gets like really hard. There's big enemies, big creatures. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of roguelike games because I like games where you can establish a base and come back to it when, you know, like, I don't know, like if something goes wrong, it's not necessarily game over and you lose all your progress. But some people like this type of game where it's like you gotta just do a run, and then if you do bad, you gotta do another run, and you learn from it. I'm trying to get better at accepting roguelike games and understanding that you're supposed to die, you're supposed to learn. And then there's like roguelite games where every time you die, you kind of get an ability or something that progresses your ability to like start and do better next time. So I'm trying to kind of get into those more. It's really hard for me, but I'm trying. All right, we have a good amount of metal. Let's go back. Yeah, I kind of hoard loot, and I don't like losing. I kind of have gear fear. That's why I can't play games like Tarkov. I just don't want to lose what I've worked hard for, you know? All right, here's a gate. So we're gonna build the gates. So you actually can't build it where I kind of wanted to because of this light. Oop, I threw a flare, apparently. I don't remember how to, like, I think you have to drill things to break them. Oh, I thought that hurt me and it scared me. Okay. Defense, gates. So, yeah, things can't hit terrain. But you also don't want things to let enemies through. You know what I mean? Alright, these stands allow you to stand up over a wall. Oh, there's a bug flying around my face. There's a wall. I would like another turret, so let's get a little bit more metal. I think the turrets are gonna have to do most of the work for me this round. Because I don't think I have a gun. Yeah, I just have a drill. There's guns, there's flamethrowers, you have to craft ammo out of like metal. There's like abilities that make you more resistant to certain things or faster or things like that. So it's pretty unique. There are different ways to progress. Like if you want to not upgrade your drill, that could be like that could hold you back, whereas like you know, maybe you want to focus on your weapons first, stuff like that. There's different ways to play this. It's pretty fun. My opinion is that you should upgrade your drill as quickly as possible. Just because, like, in my brain, that makes the most sense. Like, you get the most resources out of that. I keep going the wrong way. So, alright, I guess I'll focus on the metal and stuff that I need here. Kind of get 2 for 1 here. The lab is very expensive. Oh yeah, I wanted to build that turret first, that's right. That is, I can do that now. That always happens in this game for me. I like have one plan and then I just do something completely different. The sniper turrets are actually really good. Oh, these bomb turrets. I wonder if it says it does splash damage. I wonder if it actually damages the walls around, like the rock around it. Anyway, we're gonna do another machine gun turret here. And if the enemies breach your walls and get in, they will start destroying your turrets and your other, like, crafting benches and stuff like that. So, but they mostly go for this core. They want to destroy the core, because that's game over. So they go for the core. They go for your crafting benches if they're in the way. So yeah, you kind of, I don't know. Turrets are pretty important. I have not perfected like which directions I should open or leave closed. It's tough. There's the map is pretty large, as you can see. It's a lot. I think you have a couple lives. I'm not sure, but you know, if they're in your base, they're gonna keep killing you. So you gotta be careful with that. I don't want to get. It's hard because you get so into mining, but you gotta not let them in. You gotta not open tunnels and let them in from different directions, because then you gotta build more walls before the wave comes. And you might not have enough resources to do that, so you really gotta pay attention to like where you're digging. It's kind of a whole thing. But you really do just get lost in the crunchy sound effects. Kind of awakens my love for games like this. Like, it reminds me of like Terraria, you know, with the drills. Obviously it's a different perspective than Terraria, and different graphic style, but it's got that same feel of the drills in Terraria, late game Terraria. And it's just addictive, really. Alright, we are still not quite where we want to be. Lab, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember. Adds and improves abilities of your character. Each player needs their own center. I think I'm hoping the lab is the correct thing. I'm not just gonna waste all this stuff that I'm getting. Let's just get 100 metal and then 100 Lumencraft. Yeah, some of this stuff. You also will encounter enemies out here in the, I guess the wild, or whatever you want to call it, where it's not exactly a wave that's incoming, but it's like you kind of disturb nests, you uncover like nests, or you'll unblock a room full of them. And so you really want to have your weapons on you at all times, in my opinion. Alright, I gotta be careful here. I'm kind of pushing, I don't know where I'm going here. Trying to not get too crazy with what I unblock. There's also lava in the game, so certain areas will have lava, and the lava will flow if you unblock it, kind of like Minecraft, so you have to be careful with like what you uncover. There's like abilities that make you more resistant to the lava, but it's kind of later that you would get that. So you do kind of have to play around it a little bit. We're getting closer here to what I want. Let's just finish this up here. 8, 9, and 100. Alright, that was kind of that was a grind right there. So you do have to place these structures or crafting centers kind of close to your core, and they take up quite a lot of space, but you see that green circle? That's like the circle of power, like electricity almost. So you need to make sure that it's powered, and you can extend your power by crafting the little power extenders, or you can come down here and click this, and I believe that expands your overall sphere of power, which is also an option. So right now I'm just trying to carve out a little spot to put this structure that I want to place. Don't even think that's enough space, but it's a slow process. These like crumbling brown areas remind me of like a brownie, you know? Like with a crunchy outer rim. Alright, star. See, this thing's huge. It takes up so much space. Our only option is really to just get rid of this clump here. I promise, this gets a lot less grindy feeling once we upgrade our drill. It's a little rough in the beginning. If you have low patience, I'd definitely upgrade your drill first. Building. Alright, so I had to move my character out of the way, but gosh, I hope this is the correct building. I might cry if it's not. Maybe just a little bit of crying might happen here. Just a little bit. I'm gonna, while it gets built, I'm gonna do this. Okay. That looks like flashlight. Foam gun. Carry more lumens. Multiple build drones. Okay, I think this is the wrong one. What is this? Discover technologies. What does this say? Your gates open and close faster? Oh, that's kind of nice. Well, alright, so I guess Scout Center might be, or maybe a workshop. Yeah. Yeah, it's drill workshop, so we just need 100 metal for that. So that's my bad. I mean, we still need that building. I should have looked a little bit closer. I forgot about workshops. So, yeah, that's on me. But that's okay. We needed that building anyway, so we'll just, But you can see there's a few different options of what you can kind of upgrade. Like, you can make your gate close faster and open faster. You can... This said something was like a foam gun. That seems kind of weird and interesting and, like, Prey the game. So, I don't know. There's lots of different options. And there's also a reroll ability there where you can, if you don't like what you get, you can reroll. But then I think you lose, you lose your ability to upgrade whatever was there until it comes back around. Come back around. So yeah, drill workshop. The workshops are kind of where you craft certain things. I forgot about those. So I think there's like a pistol workshop, which we definitely need to get. We do have 2 turrets, so I think that will be okay for the first wave. It's hard to remember exactly how fast these things scale up. The bad thing is if, like, you kind of want to get a weapon first, I guess, because if the enemies break in your gate and also destroy your turrets, you kind of can't do anything. I think maybe you can drill them as a last resort, but like if you don't have a weapon, you're kind of screwed. And so that might be... I might have to make a weapon workshop before I make the drill workshop, which sucks because, I mean, or you can think about it like this. The drill workshop is an investment, right? And then you get your materials faster to make your weapon workshop. So it depends on how you look at it. If you want to invest a little bit of, metal to then get more metal a little faster. Depends how you want to play it, Alright, so we cleared a big chunk there. I feel like the map is procedurally generated, but it's kind of all the same when it comes down to it. Whether or not it's procedurally generated or not, it's basically this, it doesn't really matter because it's just a bunch of metal and lumen all over the place, so. Okay, let's build... Alright, let's do the drill workshop. I'm gonna be a little risky here. We're gonna hope that... we still have 6.5 minutes before the first wave. So the next thing I work towards will be definitely getting a weapon. All right, we need metal. Let's see, allows to drill harder and faster. Allows to dig. Oh, so this just makes a drill if you don't have one, and this upgrades it. So we need 50 metal. 50 metal for the upgrade. So if you somehow lose your first drill, you can make another one there. Yeah, but obviously you can see, you know, your first drill, you can you can make the decision to, like, in between waves, go out and drill away from your base, so that you don't open any holes to enemies, I guess. Because the further you go, the more you're gonna kind of open up holes to your base for enemies to kind of slither through, and it's kind of just like a never-ending thing, but you know, some people like that. I definitely play this game in like spurts, because, you know, I'll get kind of far and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I lost. I lost all my progress. So that's just the nature of, I guess, like roguelike games, right? So you can see there's these harder materials here where you can't really break them yet. So that's what the drill upgrade also is good for. I think we're almost at 50. Alright. So let's go upgrade that. Oh, a little bit of weird lag there. Alright, let's upgrade. Let that go. Okay. So there's something on the map. Well, it looks like, okay, upcoming wave spawner, this skull icon. I noticed that same icon on my mini-map, so that must mean that the next wave will come from that direction. I don't know how often it tells you that, but that's, you know, that's nice. This game also kind of, in a weird way, reminds me of Deep Rock Galactic, if you guys have ever played that. You know, it's, you know, wave-based mining. It's obviously much different, but it just has that kind of, like, feeling to it. It's almost like top-down Deep Rock. Also, look how much faster we are mining. It's a lot nicer. Probably would allow us to go through the harder stuff too. So the pistol workshop is 100 metal, and then I'm assuming we probably need a little bit of metal to make the pistol itself. We're gonna go back and just clear this chunk before we go too far. Yeah, so what the heck? I'm like stuck on a weird piece of wall there. Sometimes I'll get stuck and I'm like, why can't I freaking move? And it's because there's like a tiny bit of wall that's blocking me. But, alright. I'll show you guys probably at least the first wave in this episode, if not a little bit more. The first time I played this, I only got to like wave 9 or 10. And then they sent a huge guy to my gate, and I simply was not ready. I just hadn't upgraded. I hadn't scaled my protection fast enough. So it was kind of rough there. I'm gonna get 110 just so that I have enough for whatever. Okay. You can see you actually hold the metal and the lumen in your inventory. So you have to actually be aware of that and kind of have the space. You'll have to hold things like bullets, flares, medical, I think healing kits, repair tools for your walls, things like that, so you can get kind of full. You can also hold, I think, like chunks of lumen that you can come back and grind in your shredder. I'm gonna kind of move this back a little. Alright, and you can be really, like, crazy with your design here and, like, you know, keep certain walls up so they have to, like, tunnel in and, you know, create choke points with your walls and stuff like that, but I don't know, I'm not really smart enough yet for that in this game. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so to make a pistol, you need 30 metal, and then bullets cost 5 each. So let's queue up 2 ammo. And then we'll go get 30 for the gun itself. It says it's a revolver, which is interesting. I'm curious if this gives us metal a little faster, or what's the deal here? Alright. So we made some ammo. Now we just need the gun. I think it's good to have a weapon before the first wave. We only have a minute before the first wave, so let's just get that going. Alright, let's go back. I keep forgetting I can sprint for some reason. Okay, we got the ammo here, and then let's make the gun. Alright. The only thing is I don't have a stand created, so I can't shoot over my walls. So we're gonna move this to be in my number 2 slot. So you see this lumen clump right here? This is what you can throw into your shredder, and you will get lumen from it. So yeah, so 2 is my revolver. Let's see, what do we need for a stand? 30 metal. Let's, I guess, see if we can grab that really quick. Because a stand would be nice. I need to remember where we make the, oh gosh. Alright, they are on their way. I'm trying to just get... Wave 1, don't be afraid. Well, too late, I'm afraid. Alright, I've got 30 metal. I'm gonna see if I can craft a stand real quick so I can at least stand up over this wall here. Right there. So you can't shoot past this wall unless you're up here. So now I can shoot over it. Alright, here's the enemies. So here they are. Some of them are tiny, some of them are big. You really gotta aim too. It's not very forgiving. So as you can see, the turrets are very helpful. Very, very helpful. You also could have wave... Oh, I guess we did it. Okay, wave 2 in 401. Alright. I don't know what R... Oh, I think if you hold R, you respawn or something like that. So that's the first wave. What's this? Also, there's the... Increases your damage dealt, which is really helpful because the pistol is not super duper strong. So let's see what we need. I would really actually like to make another turret, but we need 100 metal to increase our drill again, and we only have 4 minutes till the next, or well, 3.5 minutes now, till the next thing. So it comes quick. Some of them are more spaced out, but some of them are like shockingly quick. Place a miner. Gives constant income of metal. Needs to be in range of power source. Oh. Wow, I think that might be new. I don't know. That's really interesting. I wonder if you can only do that if there's like a certain amount of metal left over there. I mean, we would have to extend our power, so I don't know if it's a great idea, but kind of cool. Kind of, I mean, it would cost, I think, what did it say, 50 metal or 100? I can't remember, but I'll check after 50. I think it's 100. It doesn't make sense that it would be only 50. So I'm kind of pushing it here by going this way, because I don't really know what's up here. Could it, like, it could be a area where there's... Oh, it is 50. Alright. Oh, there's no power. I somehow... Okay, so... I guess I shot. That's weird. Dang it. Thought I was smart there with the... I was like, oh, it's only 50. But... Power expander... So you have to put them in range there. Oh my gosh, they made these smaller and I'm very thankful because they were big. I wonder if I could do it like here. Yeah, I can. So let's see. This should work here. And then we'll just need a little bit more metal. I've never done this mine thing before, so I'm kind of interested to try it out. I'm very nervous that I'm gonna accidentally open up a hole to like see up here. There's like some weird stuff there. I think eventually they also. Oh gosh, we only have a minute till the next one. All right, let's go build this mine. Is this in the power? About here? Really? What about here? God, dude. How is that not in range? What do you mean? This looks like it's fine. This looks like it's in right here. No power. What do you mean? I keep accidentally shooting with right click. I'm very confused. Power expander. It's very much in range. I don't get it. It still says no power. I don't understand. There's plenty of power. Okay, whatever. We'll deal with that later. All right. 2 out of 32. So it looks like there's 32 maximum possible waves, and then I guess you like beat the run. But see that blue bar on the gate? That is obviously its HP. So you have to be careful of that. You can build repair guns, which I recommend doing immediately. It's funny that I set out to do something and then oh, okay, it did build. Awesome. So that's cool. So that'll, I guess, help save some time. So shredder, or maybe it's the no. Health center is also really important because you start taking damage. I think that's one of the best ways to heal until you can make health packs, if that's a thing. I can't remember. Lumen beam uses lumen to shoot a devastating lumen. That's kind of cool. So 38. It's interesting that is how that works. I cannot go through there. Let's go this way. Let's start digging up over here. So I would like to upgrade my drill again, and I also would like to make another turret, and maybe I need to remember how to make the repair gun. I can't remember where that's from. It might be from Utility Workshop. Yeah, it is that. Okay, we actually are gonna do that first. Utility Workshop for movement and maintenance. Yeah, that's very important because you want to be able to repair your walls. It's kind of the only way I made it so far into the first time I played. So let's do that. I guess here. Kind of a weird spot for it. Yeah, I really like the mine. I don't know if that's new, but it seems new because I don't remember ever having that option, but it's super cool. Alright, let's see here. What is this? Flare. Repair gun. Awesome. Times 30. I don't know if that means you get 30 repair guns or 30. I don't understand. We'll figure it out. Alright, so we have at least one repair gun. I'm gonna put that on my number 3 slot. My inventory is also getting full, so let's see, did that work? Okay, for some reason hitting 3 didn't work. Alright, now that's repaired, so that's good. Now I think I'm good to try to upgrade my drill again. I'm gonna pick up whatever's been mined here. It's very cool indeed. I was just gonna show you the first wave, but now I'm like, I want to show you stuff and all the possibilities here. But you definitely need a good amount of turrets. It's kind of hard in the beginning because you have kind of a limited space down at that initial entry point. But so I only have 2 minutes till the next one. So I'm trying to think if I should upgrade my drill or if I should build another turret. I might be able to get away with one more turret since I have that repaired. I mean one more drill upgrade since I have that repair gun. I can repair the wall. Yeah, so things I would get early if you were playing this. Drill upgrade, at least one weapon and some ammo. And the repair guns for sure. And definitely get a couple of turrets up. Turrets do work, I'll tell you what, they really do. They are, you rely on them heavily in later game. Heavily. Okay, my inventory is full, but that's fine. Enemy wave arrives soon. Let's upgrade our drill. Let's see how much, so we've got 116 ammo still, that should be fine. Okay, my drill is upgraded again. So now we do this, which is awesome. Check this out. You ready? Meow. See, now this harder metal, we go through it much faster, and it's just a lot nicer. Very addicting. You also can save your game, you can save your game and come back whenever, but if you die, you cannot load this save as far as I know. It's more like, oh, I want to take a break and come back later. Not like, oh, I messed up, I want to save scum, you know what I mean? As far as I know. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works, so. Okay, 100. Let's see, maybe build another turret. I might get a sniper turret here. Like that. Get that built. Sniper turrets are awesome. It just like, it's like high caliber, just freaking wipes them out. See that? Woo! It's so good. Love it. Sometimes I will just let the turrets kill stuff and then I'll repair the wall. But I think these first couple waves you can help kill more than you have to really repair. Also, it might be worth it to like make multiple walls. There we go. So let's open the gate. I think we're good. So now we have 5 minutes. We also get these boxes out in the wild, and you get a bunch of free stuff in there. It's really nice. So it's worth coming out and exploring as well, because like you just can get resources kind of for free, and you also don't have to worry too much about digging holes away from your base unless you're circling back towards it. But look how fast I'm eating through this normal tier 1 metal now. It's super satisfying. Something, yeah, and then this happens. Something, oh! Okay, now I'm starting to take damage. That's not good. You can also run back to your turrets and have them help you. So yeah, I don't have any way to really heal. Let's see. Let's kind of draw them back in. Alright. I think that's all of them. Yeah, the initial gun is not great for multiple enemies. Alright, my inventory is full, so we're gonna head back. See what we can do with that. Yeah, as soon as you start taking damage, you're like, uh-oh, because if you don't have a way to heal, it can be a little bit rough. So I'm wondering if I should build the health center. It's hard because there's, you know, I've never tried the spear. I imagine it'd be a little bit rough. The scout center, like, that's important too. I think the health center is more important initially. So I'm gonna build that. We kind of need some space. So let's clear some space out. These lights aren't super important. You can destroy them. Okay, let's build the health center here. Alright, let's pick up what the drill did. Is it gone? Mining in progress. Okay, it's still doing it. Cool. Whoa. I did like a weird... Okay, as you can see, I'm full health. You can also come here and make med packs. So I'm gonna make 2 med packs. Is this bar right here filling up as the crafting progress? I would like so the storage container only holds lumen and metal, but the shredder is nice because you can shred like the lumen clumps that my inventory is full. The lumen clumps. So I'm pretty sure you can actually throw the lumen clumps on the ground with F, and then yeah. So what do I need for the shredder? 90 metal. Okay, let's get 90 metal. I probably should think about making either another wall or... Oh my god. Definitely gonna back up to my turrets for that one. That was spooky. That was spooky. Enemy wave arrives soon. Okay, I've got like a minute here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this map is not procedurally generated because I kind of remember this being in the same exact spot. What was I gonna do? I could do another turret, or I was gonna do the shredder. Okay, we're almost at 90. Okay, there we go. So I don't know if that's a good use of resources there, building the shredder. But, you know, sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit, and that's all I can really say. I don't know how big this thing is. You can destroy those little purple flowers too. I think after this wave, we will wrap it up for this first episode. So we'll see how it goes. We have a couple seconds here. Shredder. Gotta get my character out of the way here. And... there we go. I gotta keep an eye on my ammo too. I got 64 bullets. Oh. Construction failed. Okay. I guess we have to go over there and pick up our junk afterwards. I don't know if the construction failing is something I did wrong or just a random chance of it happening, but I assume it's just a random chance. Also, if you are like prepared at one gate and then after a while you don't see any enemies, it's worth going to check another area and seeing if that's... They also kind of like will start digging around it, as you can see on the bottom right of my gate. If it's like dirt, they do start to kind of dig around it. I think my repair gun is gone. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they can dig through the light brown dirt, which is spooky. Okay, my repair gun is broken now. So yeah, that's the first 4 or 5 waves there. I need a few more metal to make another repair gun. Definitely important, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. Great. Oh, I need 20. I thought I needed 10 for some reason. My bad. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of my initial tips for the game. Just sort of like keep an eye on where you're digging. Make sure you have the utility to repair your stuff and defend yourself. Think about, you know, alternate paths and stuff like that too. It's tricky. It'll take you a couple games to really understand, especially when it starts getting harder. Okay, let's. For some reason, hitting 3 doesn't fix. Hitting 3 doesn't do what I think it's gonna do and switch to my my repair tool. I don't know why the construction failed. I'm assuming it just did for some reason. Alright, let's grab these. Just kidding. Let's drop that and then grab these. And I will show you if you equip these lumen clumps and hit F, throw them in here, it will shred it into lumen, which is pretty fun. And then yeah, if you have too much lumen and metal, you can store it in this storage container. So yeah, so that's the first couple of waves of Lumencraft, and if you guys like the video, let me know and I will try to do another video if you're interested in seeing how far I can make it. But other than that, I just wanted to show you guys this game. It's pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.